I told you your menstrual cycle is like the seasons of the year: winter, spring, summer, and fall. And when you work with these natural energy shifts instead of against them, everything from your energy to your metabolism can feel effortless. Today on Hormone Happy Hour, we are going to talk about your fall season, your luteal phase. During your luteal phase, just like the fall season, it is hibernation season. You are preparing to hibernate for your menstrual, aka winter phase. So this is a season that we start winding down. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people making is they felt amazing in their follicular phase, aka their spring season, and their ovulatory phase, aka their summer season, and they want to bring that momentum into their luteal phase. It is very tempting, especially because our hormones do take a dip, but they rise again slightly, giving us almost this false like spring feel that we still have as much energy as we did in those other two seasons, and we want to bring it into our fall season. However, if we do that, we are actually working against our hormones, which are asking us to start wrapping things up, start really taking care of ourselves, and start preparing for the winter season. And that is when a lot of PMS, period symptoms, hormonal imbalances happen when we are working against our cycle. Instead of trying to keep up with that momentum from our follicular phase and our ovulatory phase, with movement, we want to really start listening to how our body is feeling. We're not going to have the highest energy to be hitting the PRs, to be lifting as heavy as we want. Instead, we are going to start decreasing that volume. With classic cycle syncing, this typically means that you are focusing more on like the walking and the yoga. However, if you are like me and you like to lift, to run, to do more of these high intensity workouts, it is a good time to just start leading into your body and start decreasing to the volume. Unlike your winter season, this is a really great time to continue to lift. So instead of lifting as heavy as you were during your spring and summer months, you're going to decrease the amount of weight you're lifting. You are going to maybe decrease or adjust the sets and reps, maybe adding more rest time in between your sets. For me, instead of doing all of that like I would typically in my menstruation season or my winter season, I would just pick one or two of those. So if I'm keeping the sets and reps the same, maybe I'm just decreasing the weight a little bit. Or maybe I'm keeping the weight the same, but I'm adding more rest time in between sets and decreasing the rep a little bit. It is up to you. Definitely tune into your body and see how you feel. If you are a runner, this is also a great time to kind of slow down the pace, maybe decrease the mileage. We're not really focusing on like going hard, hitting PRs in any kind during our fall season. For our nutrition in our fall season, it is important to start really adding foods in that are going to help support our mood, support our PMS, and support our energy, which is starting to dip. So prioritizing magnesium, again, magnesium is like our secret food here. Prioritizing magnesium, again, is going to help calm our nervous system, help us manage that stress just a little bit better. Foods like avocado, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, as well as chocolate are going to do the trick here. Magnesium also helps with the bloating. So if you are somebody who does have a lot of bloating or water retention as that luteal phase keeps going, especially later in the luteal phase, get that magnesium in your food, even in your supplementation. We want to include vitamin B6 to help with our bloating as well and our energy levels. So this is a great time to get chickpeas, salmon, etc. to boost your vitamin B6. If you have mood swings or physical PMS symptoms, calcium is important to incorporate at this time as well. You can find calcium in yogurt, chia seeds, or leafy greens. During your luteal phase, to help with your cravings as well as stabilizing your blood sugar, make sure you are getting complex carbs. This is also going to help with your energy levels. So getting carbs like quinoa, rice, starchy vegetables like potatoes, oatmeal, etc. is really going to help support that energy level. And finally, get omega-3s. Inflammation is one of the leading things to your PMS symptoms, to cramps. And so getting your omega-3s is going to be important to eliminate those and reduce them. You can get your omega-3s in fish, flax seeds, and chia seeds. For your lifestyle, this is an important phase to start bringing everything back, slowing down, start focusing on self-care. So instead of trying to mirror it to your follicular phase and your ovulatory phase, where you had the high energy, you had all of the creativity, you were doing the projects, you were collaborating, you were networking, you were asking for more at work, you were asking for a raise. This is the time to start just bringing it back down. Start wrapping up projects, start tying up the loose ends, start making to-do lists of, okay, I accomplished this much, but I still need to do these things when my energy starts to rise again. Socially, this is not the time to be saying yes to every single plan. This is the time to be saying yes to only the hell yes plans. So this could mean maybe you have a networking event and you're like, about it. Don't go. It's okay to skip out and go next time. Or maybe you do have to go to something. Maybe it's your best friend's birthday, but your energy is lower. Make a goal for yourself of what time you're going to leave so you're not totally depleting the rest of your energy. And then when you are on your own, focus on that self-care in whatever way makes sense for you. So this could be starting to, open up a new book or starting to couch rot, starting a new show, something to really just take care of yourself. This could even be if you are somebody who likes social to fill up your cup, start doing social things, but making it not like the party social thing, like the boozy brunch. Maybe it's just coffee with the girlfriends. Another piece too with your luteal phase is if you do have a lot of period symptoms, PMS symptoms, start scaling back on your caffeine, start scaling back on any alcohol use, because that will start helping optimize your menstrual cycle, your cycle as a whole. During your luteal phase, you are really just looking at it as beginning to hibernate, preparing for that winter season. You are getting ready to rest. When it comes to your fall season, what do you prioritize to get ready for your winter season? I want to hear from you in the comments. And that is all I have for you on Hormone Happy Hour today. Cheers.